For the A&A, I'm Matthew Schwartz. Is the era of performance marketing coming to an end? One major brand seems to think so. During its earnings call in late December, Nike informed investors that it would be winding down performance marketing and promotional activity and instead boosting investments in branding. The move comes with Nike's revenue falling 8% in the second quarter, while revenue for the company's digital direct-to-consumer offering declined 13%, and wholesale revenue dropped 3%. With disappointing second quarter results, Nike's shift to more branded advertising may seem counterintuitive, as revenue from performance marketing is much easier to predict. Nike president and CEO Elliott Hill even admitted to investors that some of the company's new plans might have an effect on near-term business results. But the company is taking a long-term view, with Hill saying, quote, "We're making the decisions that are best for the health of our brand and business. Decisions that will drive shareholder value." With Nike running in a new marketing direction, will other advertisers follow suit, ushering in a brand advertising renaissance? That's something that would certainly make shareholders happy, even if they don't realize it yet. This is the POV. For years, the conventional wisdom about investing in branding versus lead gen is that it's a zero-sum game. Many marketers insist that branding, while a nice-to-have, is too squishy to fully measure and tends to burn a hole in their budgets, leaving all those lead gen dollars on the table for competitors to feast on. However, it turns out that downplaying branded advertising can cost companies dearly. According to Interbrand's Best Global Brands 2024 report, released last October, brands left an estimated $3.5 trillion in brand value on the table last year, with $200 billion in unrealized revenue in the preceding 12 months alone. The tension between performance marketing and branding has created a strategic paradox that threatens sustainable business growth. And it doesn't help that marketers are having an increasingly tough time explaining the value of branding to the C-suite. So let's take a look at a few ways you can explain branding to the C-suite in a way that makes its value crystal clear. Number 1. Adopt a new vernacular for your KPIs. Ditch buzzy terms like brand awareness and brand essence. Your CFO doesn't really care. Those terms don't tell a story about why your customers will prefer to shop with your company if you can build a powerful brand. Maggie Gross, head of strategy and brand practice leader at Deloitte Digital, shared a nice analogy about how marketers put branding in context for upper management hell-bent on the top and bottom lines. Gross says lead gen is like giving your house a lovely new coat of paint and adding some snappy furniture in the living room. But if you don't invest properly in branding, which is the foundation of the structure, the whole place may start to crumble. Gross adds that branding comes with a different set of metrics, such as share of voice, customer lifetime value, and cultural relevance, with the last item taking on more and more currency for a growing number of advertisers. Using those terms and avoiding vanity metrics can shift the conversation from short-term expenses to long-term investment in business performance. And speaking of long-term thinking, number 2, move away from short-termism. As Nike's move shows, putting most, if not all, your dollars into lead gen is unsustainable when an increasing number of people, and younger demos in particular, want to align with companies that speak to their values and build a relationship based on trust. People want to know who your brand is and what it stands for, and shrewd investments in branded advertising is one of the most potent ways to show them. Number 3, embed branding into the company's DNA. If pushing for brand advertising is solely a marketing endeavor, it probably won't lead to sustained success. CMOs and marketers need to spread the gospel and ensure every employee understands the need to tout the company's values, and not just its price points. Having a branding mindset throughout the entire organization makes it easier to sell branding to the C-suite, with the necessary investments sure to follow. So, what do you think? Are brands wise to gravitate toward more branding, or does performance marketing continue to be the most effective way to serve the business? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching.